I'm willing to die for this shit. I done cried for this shit. Might take a life for this shit. Put the Bible down and go out for a knife for this shit. DOT, my enemy, won't catch a vibe for this shit. Ayy, I been stumped out in front of my mama.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. It's your boy P, Ball with P, back again with another one. Back again in the work attire as I was in my last video. Hey, if you haven't seen that one, man, go check that out. That was my NFL mid-season review. Gave you the standings in the National Football League for both conferences. Gave you some player statistics. At the end, I gave you my mid-season MVP. Go check that out for me, man. Do me a favor. Go like that video. Go watch that video. But we ain't going to talk about football today. We ain't talking about NFL today. Today we talking about NBA and more specifically the Boston Celtics. The Boston Celtics and Kyrie Irving. That's what we're going to talk about today. They on a hot streak, boy. Boston Celtics are on a hot streak. They are top of the Eastern Conference right now. They started the season 0-2. They lost the opener to the Cavs. They lost the next game after that. But since then, they are on a 13-game winning streak. These boys have won 13 games in a row. And it started after this moment right here. Check this out.
Kyrie, where's Lebron? Just like this. Who said that? Kyrie, where's LeBron? Just like this.
So, ever since Kyrie pretty much told that fan, hey, kiss my ass. Celtics have won 13 straight games, man. As I said, they on a hot streak. Warriors head coach Steve Kerr, he actually commented on this. He said, quote, "That looks like a team that is going to be at the top of the East for a long time to come." That was from Steve Kerr, the Warriors head coach. Are the Celtics the team to beat in the East right now? Right now, yes, they are the team to beat in the Eastern Conference, but it's still regular season, man. It's a long. We got a long way to go before the season ends. I got a video too talking about the Cleveland Cavaliers. We all know they're struggling right now. I think they just got back to 500 with their win over the New York Knicks the other night. That was a good game. But the Cavs are struggling right now. I said it in that video. The Cavs, they're definitely missing Kyrie Irving. Definitely, in my opinion, they're missing Kyrie Irving. But are they the team to beat in the East going forward? It's hard to say, because I feel like the Cavs are going to get it together at some point in the season, and they're going to go back to dominating and crushing everybody, as we know LeBron teams are prone to do. But it's hard for me to say, man. I like how the Celtics are looking. I feel like my pick, another video I got, pick my Eastern Conference Final pick and my predictions, my NBA predictions video that I dropped at the beginning of the season. I got the Celtics and the Cavs in the Eastern Conference Finals. I still feel like that is going to be the Eastern Conference Finals. But I think it's so hard to say, man. LeBron's not going to let this happen. LeBron's not going to let Kyrie beat him. I don't think he is. As far as right now, they're the team to beat in the East, like I said. But come playoff time, I think it's going to be all back on the Cavs. I think the Cavs are going to end up with a better record than the Boston Celtics when it's all said and done at the beginning of the year. I may be wrong because they've only lost, 2 games. They're 13-2 right now. Let's actually take a look at the Eastern Conference standings as of today, which is November 15, 2017. So these are the Eastern Conference standings right now as it stands. As you can see, Boston number 1, they're 13-2. Detroit's number 2, Washington's 3, Toronto 4, Orlando 5, New York Knicks 6, Philadelphia 7, Milwaukee Bucks 8. Those are the teams that would, if the season ended today, it's a long season. Of course, top 8 make it to the playoffs. Those are the 8 playoff teams. You see the Cavs, they right behind the Milwaukee Bucks. They're back at 500. Like I said, they're 7-7. My Miami Heat, we under 500. We trying to get there, man. We 6-7. Indiana's behind us. Charlotte's behind them. Brooklyn's behind them. And the 2 worst teams in the East, the Chicago Bulls and the Atlanta Hawks, who I did have as the 2 worst teams in the East for my predictions video. Go check out my predictions video if you haven't seen that for the NBA. I had Chicago and Atlanta at 14-15 as they are at the end of the year. Boston's looking good, man. Like I said, they are looking good. Detroit, they only got 3 losses. Detroit, I ain't even seen Detroit do nothing this year. That's crazy. I haven't seen Detroit. I ain't been paying attention to Detroit like that. They only got 3 losses. That's crazy. I'm literally at just seeing that they only got 3 losses. But like I said, those are Eastern Conference standings right now, and they doing this all without Gordon Hayward. Of course, Gordon Hayward went out the opening game of the year with that gruesome ankle injury. He's gonna be back next year, most likely. He'll be back next year. But they're doing this without their star free agent signing, Gordon Hayward. They're doing this without him. They're doing this all without Hayward. Kyrie got hurt. He had a little facial fracture the other night. His own teammate elbowed him in the face. I think he missed 1 or 2 games. But take a look at the Boston Celtics player stats right here. You got Kyrie. He's leading the team with 20.6 points a game. Al Horford, he leads the team in rebounds. And Marcus Smart, he leads the team in assists. You got Al Horford. He's got a nice field goal percentage. He leads them with 57% field goal percentage. But look at the rookie Jason Tatum numbers. Look at his number. 14 a game, averaging almost 2 assists, 6 rebounds. He's averaging almost a block and a steal a game. Shooting 50% from the field. And this man is almost shooting 50% from the 3-point line. Free throw percentage, 82%. Kyrie leads the team in free throw percentage. He's shooting 88%. But look at Tatum's numbers. 50% from the field, almost 50% from the 3-point line. I mean, he's a rookie. His shooting percentage is pretty good. I like how Jaylen Brown's been looking. Jaylen Brown, he's playing with a little dog in him. I really like how he's looking the second year, man, for the Celtics. He's averaging 15 and 7. He's shooting the 3, 37%. Horford's shooting the 3, almost 50% as well. Kyrie's shooting 32% from 3. I mean, all these dudes' numbers looking pretty good. Marcus Morris, he's shooting 40% from 3. Marcus Morris shooting 40% from 3. He probably ain't taking too many 3-point shots, but still, 40% from 3, that's still pretty good. Marcus Smart, his percentages ain't looking too good. He's shooting under 30%. Shooting under 30% from the 3-point line, too. But I like everybody's numbers, man. The core players, Kyrie, Horford, Jaylen, Jason Tatum, Marcus Morris, Marcus Smart, they numbers look good, man. I ain't gonna lie. I like their numbers. And like I said, they doing this all without Gordon Hayward, man. As I said too, Kyrie Irving, he had a facial fracture the other night. He came out with the little mask on to protect his face. Mask Kyrie makes his return in Brooklyn. He had 25, 5, and 3. He actually took his mask off in the beginning of the game. He said it was kind of like having a clouded vision. I think he said something like that. Like it's like his vision was clouded. He got aggravated with the mask. He took it off. He put it back on. Finished the game, like I said, 25, 5, and 3. They beat the Brooklyn Nets 109-102 for their 13th straight win. So, like I said, they on a hot streak. But my big question right here, man, can Kyrie win without LeBron? Can this man overcome LeBron James, being in LeBron James' shadow? We all know what happened in the summertime. Kyrie requests to get traded. He gets traded to the Boston Celtics for Isaiah Thomas. I talked about that in my NBA offseason video. We all know the drama that came behind it. Kyrie Irving, he goes on ESPN First Take. He pretty much says, hey, man, look, I don't need this man. I don't care what LeBron James think about my decision. No, I ain't telling him that I want to be traded. I don't give a damn what y'all think. I'm trying to lead a team on my own, and that's just the way it is. We all know that's what Kyrie said. Check this out, though. The other day, I'm guessing this is after a game, LeBron told the media, he said, quote, they were talking about Isaiah Thomas's return. And LeBron said, quote, it's been a while since I've had a clear-cut guy who can get guys involved but also score at the same time. Obviously, that is a shot at Kyrie Irving. But I'm just like, LeBron, no, you know that's not true. You know that's not true. You definitely knew Kyrie could get guys involved. He was your prominent scorer behind you when you was playing with Kyrie. LeBron knows that's not true. I feel like that was just a shot at Kyrie Irving, man. It's just been so much drama between LeBron and Kyrie ever since this whole trade thing. I think LeBron has been really trying to act like he really doesn't care, but LeBron, he definitely does care. And LeBron is missing Kyrie right now. Regardless of which I want to believe, they are missing Kyrie Irving right now. They are missing that prominent scorer that can back up LeBron James because Kevin Love, he's He's inconsistent. D-Wade, my man D-Wade, he ain't doing nothing. JR ain't going to do nothing. Isaiah Thomas, we waiting for him to come back from injury. He's supposed to come back in probably January. I said it in one of my last videos too. I feel like they need Isaiah Thomas, man. They really waiting for this man to come back because he averaged 20 in the game last year. I feel like his number's going to be close to that. I feel like Isaiah's going to come back and give you about, he'll give you 20 to 25. He'll give you 20, 25 easy. He'll definitely give you that. But can Kyrie win without LeBron, man? I don't know. I really don't know. LeBron's dominance when it comes to the Eastern Conference in the playoffs, I mean, he really only loses. I mean, he's been to 7 straight finals. He really only loses when it comes to the NBA Finals against the Western Conference team. LeBron, he has no problem when it comes to the East, the Eastern Conference teams in the playoffs. He has no problem against these teams. I feel like it's going to be a tough matchup when it ain't no if the Celtics and the Cavs play, when they play each other in the playoffs. I feel like it's going to be a tough series because of that whole LeBron versus Kyrie thing. But to me, man, LeBron is just so dominant when it comes in the playoffs. Like I said, I don't feel like the Celtics going to get past him. I do not feel like the Celtics going to get past him. And I'll say it this way. As long as LeBron is in the East, because it ain't no telling what he's going to do in the offseason. He may go to the West. He may go to L.A. He may not. Maybe he goes to another team in the East. Who knows? Maybe he comes back to my Heat. I'd love for him to come back to Miami. I'll welcome him with open arms back to Miami. That probably won't happen. But as long as LeBron's in the East and Kyrie has to deal with LeBron in the East, LeBron ain't slowing down. He's been in the league 15 years now. He's not showing any signs of slowing down. It's gonna happen one day because Father Time is undefeated, but I don't see you getting past LeBron, man. As long as LeBron is in the Eastern Conference, I don't see you beating his team unless Father Time just comes out of nowhere. You're not gonna beat LeBron, Kyrie. That's just my opinion. If I'm wrong, I will say I'm wrong in the future, but you're not gonna beat LeBron, man. He's just too dominant. He's the best player in the world. He knows what he's doing when it comes playoff time. He's a totally different animal. So in my opinion, can Kyrie win without LeBron? I say no, as long as LeBron and Kyrie are both in the Eastern Conference. If like I said, if LeBron goes to the West, yeah, maybe Kyrie goes to the finals, but you're going to have to hope LeBron ain't playing you in the finals. That's just what it is to me. But the Celtics, man, the future looks bright for them. The future definitely looks bright for them. Like I said, Gordon Hayward, he's coming back next year. That's going to be a plus for them. I like how Jaylen Brown's looking. I definitely like how Jason Tatum is looking. They got a nice team, man. They got a lot of young guys on the rise. Like I said, Gordon Hayward's going to give them another 20 point per game score next year. Kyrie is looking good. He's looking like regular old Kyrie with or without the mask on, man. I like how the Celtics team is looking, man. I'm going to definitely keep my eye on them. They're playing the Warriors tomorrow night on TNT. That is in Boston. That is at 8 o'clock on TNT. I like to watch the TNT because of Chuck and Shaq. They always provide some funny commentary, some funny takes. So that's gonna be a good game tomorrow, man. I'm gonna definitely tune into that. But that's all I got for y'all, man. What you think, man? Do you think Kyrie can win without LeBron? I think they looking good. I don't think in the future he's gonna be able to beat LeBron. Definitely in the playoffs. Kyrie, you gonna have to hope that LeBron loses before you get to him, which probably won't happen. Celtics look good. They on a hot streak, like I said. 13 games in the world. 13-2 in the top of the Eastern Conference right now. What y'all think, man? Like this video, comment what you think. If you disagree with me, tell me why you disagree. Subscribe, man. Hit that subscribe button for me. That's all I got for y'all today, man. Trying to keep it short and sweet. I'm going to come back with another one, man. It's your boy P. Thank you for watching. I'm out of here.
If I gotta slap a pussy ass nigga, I'ma make it look sexy. If I gotta go hard on the bitch, I'ma make it look sexy.